So hey guys, welcome back to my new video. And in this video, as you know from the title, I'm going to tell you the books which I'm gonna read in 2023. So these are the fantasy fiction books which I'm gonna read in 2023. So this video is divided in two parts. The first part is the fantasy fiction books which I'm gonna read in 2023, and the second part is the self-help books or the biographies books I'm gonna read in 2023. So in this way, the video is divided in two parts. So this is the first video, and in this video, I'll show you the books which I'll read in 2023, but these are fantasy fiction. So the first 5 books belongs to a book set which is a very famous book set written by a very famous author, Rick Riordan. I think you must have guessed it by now. And the first book answers both the questions, like which is the first book I'm gonna read in 2023 and the books or the fantasy fiction book which I am gonna read in 2023. So the first book is Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. So now let me show you all the books one by one quickly. So the second book is Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan again. The third book is The Titan's Curse by Percy Jackson. The fourth book is The Battle of Labyrinth by Percy Jackson. And the fifth book is The Last Olympian by Percy Jackson. So these were the 5 books in the Percy Jackson series which I am going to read in 2023. And these will be the first 5 books which I am going to read in 2023. Then I'll look forward to read a series which I think is not that interesting. And the reason why I'm reading Percy Jackson, there's a reason, because some people say that it's compatible to Harry Potter. And I am a very great fan of Harry Potter. So I thought that let's just try it and give it a chance. And I am liking the first book. Like, I have read almost 50 pages and I'm liking it very much. So yeah, the next series are the 3 books, or it is a trilogy which I started in 2022 also, but couldn't even finish the first book. I found it not that interesting and it was also sort of very lengthy, but I'll try to finish it in 2023. So the books are the Lord of the Rings series. So now let me tell you the book's name one by one. The first book is The Fellowship of the Ring. The second book is The Two Towers. And the third book is The Return of the King. Obviously, these all 3 books are by J.R.R. Tolkien. So now let me tell you the books that I have taken names in my phone. So I'll tell you the book's name one by one. The first are the 5 books again by the same author, Rick Riordan, and I got very attracted towards his work, so I think I'll read this also, and these are also looking like very amazing. So now I'll show you the books one by one. So the set is Heroes of Olympus. So now let me show you the books one by one. So the first book is The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. The Son of Neptune, Heroes of Olympus by Rick Riordan. The Mark of Athena. The House of Hades. The Blood of Olympus. So these are the 5 books which I am gonna read by Rick Riordan, and this makes them almost 13 books. Yeah, 13 books. And now I'm gonna tell you books of a very famous and very attractive author. Like, he writes very, very beautifully. So his books are Shiva trilogy, and yeah, obviously, as I've read the Ramchandra series, War of Lanka. So Shiva trilogy, War of Lanka, and the last book, which is also very famous, Suheldev. So these are the books, the fantasy fiction books, which I am gonna read in 2023. So now let me summarize it once again. The 5 books of the Percy Jackson series, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the Heroes of Olympus set, the Shiva trilogy, and the War of Lanka and Suheldev. So these are the books which I'm gonna read in 2023, which are fantasy fiction books. And I am excited very much for War of Lanka because the Ramchandra series was just mind blowing. So, and Ravan was ended at such a point that it will make you blow your mind. So I am very excited for Suhil Dev and Shiva trilogy also, because for Suhil Dev I have heard very much, and Shiva trilogy is like one of the most famous mythology fiction book or reimagining book. So yeah, I'm excited for all of these books, and I'm not that much excited for Lord of the Rings because I didn't found them very interesting. So yeah, these were all the fantasy fiction books which I'll read, and these are almost 18 books which I'll read in 2023 that are fantasy fiction. So now I'll meet you in the next part, which is of self-help or biography books. Till then, bye bye.